Welcome back, everybody, to the GioMoShow. This time, we got a bonus segment for you guys. I've been thinking about this one all week since we had the little rant about Tommy DeVito last week. It got me thinking about what, some of the other Italians that are in the league, that are at least in the league today. And then I kept thinking, what about the league in history? So what I thought of was to do the all-Italian team of the NFL throughout history. I went through and I did really deep and rigorous research on some of the best Italian football players that the league has ever seen. And I have assembled them into an all-pro lineup. You got every position filled with at least some Italian blood. And we'll see which ones make the cut for the all-Italian team. So let's get started with the coaching staff, as the Italians pretty much load the coaching room. So I picked a head coach and I picked 3 coordinators: offense, defense, special teams. Head coach for the all-Italian team, it's got to be Vince Lombardi. I don't even have to explain this one. Vince Lombardi is the head coach of the all-Italian team. Offensive coordinator. This one, the coordinators, I took a little bit more of a recent approach on for coaches that are in the league today. As I can go, it could be a whole list of Italian coaches, but we're not doing that today. So I'm going to take some of the nowadays Italian coaches. The offensive coordinator is Nick Sirianni, current head coach of the Philadelphia Eagles and creator of the Tush Push, of the brotherly shove, an innovative offensive weapon that is so good that it might be too good. So I want him as the OC. Defensive coordinator, I got Steve Spagnuolo, the defensive coordinator for the Super Bowl champion Kansas City Chiefs. And that team is currently depending on them on the defense right now. And for the special teams coordinator, I got Rich Bisaccia. He was the interim head coach for the Las Vegas Raiders a couple of years ago and is now the special teams coordinator for the Green Bay Packers. Just some names. I'll be honest. I just saw some. I knew those guys were Italian, and I knew they were in coaching today, so I put them on the team. Now moving on to the all-Italian offense. Let's start now with the offensive line. Starting at left tackle for the all-Italian team is Jim Covert, Super Bowl champion with the 85 Bears, 2-time first-team All-Pro, 2-time Pro Bowler, and National Italian-American Sports Hall of Fame inductee in 2004. He was also named to the NFL 1980s All-Decade Team and one of the 100 greatest Bears of all time list as well. He will be starting at left tackle. At left guard, beside Jim Covert, will be Nick Allegretti. He is a 2-time Super Bowl champion with the Kansas City Chiefs in 2019 and in 2022, so we got to have some rings on the line as well. Starting at center will be Bob DeMarco, first-team All-Pro in 1967, 2-time second-team All-Pro in 63 and 68, and has been to 3 Pro Bowls in the 60s. Now at right guard, we got Joe Adruzzi, an undrafted player, but yet a 3-time Super Bowl champion with the New England Patriots in the early 2000s when they won those 3 Super Bowls in 4 years. He was also a 2-time All-American at Southern Connecticut. So Joe Adruzzi is our right guard. And then at right tackle, it's got to be the one and only Tony Baselli, the 3-time first-team All-Pro for 3 straight years from 97 to 99. 5-time Pro Bowler, 1990s All-Decade Team, and his number 71 has been retired by the Jacksonville Jaguars and is in the pride of the Jaguars as well. So overall, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We got 6 rings on this all-Italian offensive line. And behind that offensive line is the one and only starting running back for the all-Italian team. It's nobody but Franco Harris. From the Pittsburgh Steelers, the 4-time Super Bowl champion and Super Bowl MVP, Offensive Rookie of the Year, NFL Man of the Year, first-team All-Pro, 9-time Pro Bowler, 1970s All-Decade Team, and Pittsburgh Pro Football Hall of Fame and NFL Hall of Famer. Part of me believes Tony Baselli might be Hall of Fame as well. I can't remember. Wikipedia did not detail it quickly for me. So that's a lot of rings so far for this offensive line or for this offense as a whole. Let's get to the tight end. Who's starting at tight end for the All-Italian team? It is the aforementioned from the Lions segment, Sam Laporta. The rookie tight end is already on pace for a Hall of Fame career, and I got to get our Detroit Lions on this team somehow, and Sam Laporta fits the bill. We'll be starting at tight end for the All-Italians. Wide receivers, this is where the roster gets a little bit thin. I won't lie with you guys. Danny Amendola will start at wide receiver for the All-Italian team. The two-time Super Bowl champion with the New England Patriots played a year with the Lions as well. He was the NFL kickoff return yards leader in 2009 and is in the New England Patriots All-2010s team. He's also a second-team All-Big 12 in 2007 as well. He's going to be one of our starting receivers, and next to him will be Gino Cappelletti from the Boston Patriots. He was the AFL MVP in 1964 and was a 5-time All-Star, 5-time AFL scoring leader, and the Boston Patriots All-1960s team. And then for the third receiver for the All-Italian team, Mark Mariani. 2010 Pro Bowler for the Tennessee Titans. That's all listed. So we're a little bit light in the receiving room, but we still got that experience. And who is going to be throwing the ball to these receivers and to Sam Laporta and handing it off to Franco Harris behind that star-studded, ring-studded offensive line for the All-Italians? There's a lot of options here. You have Joe Flacco. You have Jimmy Garoppolo, at least for quarterbacks today. You got Joe Montana. You have Vinny Testaverde. But the starting role and the starting spot for the All-Italians is Dan Marino. As much as I love Joe Montana, as much as I love the rings that he has, it just, for me personally, doesn't compare to just the unmatched ability and unmatched skill and production that Dan Marino had. To list them quickly: NFL MVP of 1984, Offensive Player of the Year in 1984, Comeback Player of the Year in 94, Walter Payton Man of the Year in 98, 3-time first-team All-Pro, 9-time Pro Bowler, 5-time passing leader, 3-time touchdown leader, NFL 100 anniversary team, Miami Dolphins honor roll. Number 13 is retired for the Miami Dolphins and shattered every passing record in his path. He will be the quarterback. He will be the captain for the All-Italian team. Moving on now to the All-Italian defense. We go deep into history with this one. To start at safety, we have Raymond Louis Abruzese. Abruzese Jr. He was an AFL champion with the Buffalo Bills in 1964. He is going to be one of our starting safeties. And next to him will be Matt Giordano, Super Bowl champion with the Colts in 2006. Will be starting at safety for the All-Italians. Defensive end, we have the nowadays member of this team, Nick Bosa, the 2022 Defensive Player of the Year, and has just been a quiet yet powerful figure in today's pass rushing world of the NFL. But on the other side of him is the 3 Mile Lyle, Darth Raider, the one and only Lyle Alzado. I know he took steroids, but aside from that, he was a Super Bowl champion with the Raiders in 1983 and literally boxed against Muhammad Ali in an exhibition match in Mile High Stadium when he played for the Broncos. I gotta get Lyle Alzado there. 3 Mile Lyle because it referred to a nuclear disaster, but I prefer Darth Raider as his nickname. So he's going to be lined up on the opposite side of Nick Bosa. But who's going to be in the middle? Who's going to be stuffing the run for the All-Italians? We'll start with the 6-time first-team All-Pro in the 1950s, Leo Namellini. Excuse me with the names. Leo, as mentioned, was a 6-time first-team All-Pro, 3-time second-team All-Pro, 10-time Pro Bowler, 1950s All-Decade Team, NFL 50th Anniversary Team, and San Francisco 49ers Hall of Famer. Leo Namellini will be defensive tackle for the All-Italians. And then on the other side, right next to him, will be the one and only Goose. Tony Siragusa will be the starting defensive tackle, an anchor of the 2000 Ravens defense, Super Bowl champion, and a fantastic broadcaster after his career. His highlights, his Hard Knocks clips, I can't get enough of them. You got to have a guy like that on your defense. A little bit of a silly balance to the absolute craziness of Lyle Alzado, at least for the defensive line. So now getting to your starting linebackers for the All-Italian team. I'll give honorable mentions to the current players of today, Matt Milano and Alex Anzalone. We'll give them mention, but I'm sorry, we go into history and there are some stud linebackers for the Italians. We'll start with Phil Villapiano. 1971 AFC Defensive Rookie of the Year, 75 and 76 NFL all NFL Pro Bowl, 72 and 76 All AFC Pro Bowl, and is a 1976 member of the Oakland Super Bowl champion Raiders. Next for the linebackers will be Nick Buonaconti. He was a member of the undefeated 1972 Miami Dolphins team, won another Super Bowl with the Dolphins as well. Two-time Pro Bowler, 2-time second team All-Pro, 5-time All-AFL, and with his time in New England, he was on the New England Patriots 50th anniversary team, as well as the Miami Dolphin Honor Roll and the New England Patriot Hall of Fame. And we had to make some adjustments for the defense here, so we're going to have 4 linebackers for the All-Italian team. Teddy Bruschi. I hope that's how you say it. 3-time Super Bowl champion with the Patriots. That also in the early 2000s, NFL Comeback Player of the Year in 2005, 2-time second team All-Pro, 2004 Pro Bowl member, and is a member of the New England Patriots, All 2000s team, All Dynasty team, 50th anniversary team, and the New England Patriots Hall of Fame. Teddy Bruschi. And then finally, to round out the linebacker spot, Frank Zombo was a member of the Green Bay Packers championship team when they won the Super Bowl against the Steelers, went undrafted and attended Central Michigan, and is from Sterling Heights, Michigan, just around the corner from where we are at Oakland University. Got to get Sterling Heights on the All-Italian team with Frank Zombo as our 4th linebacker. And to round it out, I got to add this player. We got to have a little special teams here. I couldn't find a whole lot of punters. I couldn't find a whole lot of dedicated kick returners. We're going to give the kick returning spot to Danny Amendola. But for the kicker, we have the 4-time Super Bowl champion, 3-time first-team All-Pro, 3-time Pro Bowler, NFL scoring leader in 2004 and 2000's All-Decade team, Adam Vinatieri. Legendary kicker, Hall of Famer for sure, one of these days. All 1990s team, all 2000s teams for the New England Patriots. Game-winning field goals to win the Super Bowl multiple occasions, and had a great career with the Colts as well. He was also named, I got to mention this one as well, the NFL 100th anniversary team. Got to mention that one. So if you'll notice, we don't have any corners on this All-Italian team. We're going to have to rely on the safeties and the 4 linebackers to drop in coverage. I could not find any corners for Italians. I'm sorry. It's not what we're bred for. It's not what we come for when it comes to the positions. We get everything else. We got rings everywhere else. Just couldn't find any of them for the corners. The safeties are going to have to play a little bit of a deeper zone. And the linebackers have to fall in coverage. But that will be your Italian or your NFL All-Italian team. I'll have a graphic posted on the GioMoShow Instagram in due time. That one was a lot of fun to make. We got some great players for the Italians over here. And you'll notice that I didn't put Tommy DeVito on there. He'll be the mascot for the team. He'll be in the suit. He'll do this in his costume. That's where he'll be on the All-Italian team. So, coming up on the GioMoShow, we finally have the NFL picks. We'll get Week 16 picks in for the GioMoShow. We missed Thursday, but that's okay. And we'll get it all here on the GioMoShow. 88.3 FM WXOU.